Right, welcome back to the channel. As promised, moving on from the last episode. Sorry about the last couple of episodes, it's just there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on for me behind the scenes where I'm trying to build the channel, grow the channel, advertise the channel. Obviously Patron is a big part of it. So that's why those videos were released, and I needed to do kind of like a garage workshop chat to just fill people in on what needs to be done and how I need to move around, etc. to do these jobs. But as I say, as promised, back on the Z650. Need to get as much assembly done in the next couple of episodes as I can. So forks are back up on the bench. So we're going to get all the forks done, front end back in, yokes, etc. There is a job I need to do on this fork leg. As you can see, the actual screw that was in there has snapped. So I just need to drill it out from the other side, and then I'll put a bolt behind. Let's say there's not enough to actually get hold of, but I can drill through from the other side. So that's the first job we're going to crack on with. And then it will be reassemble. As I said in an earlier episode, I'm actually going to fit these dry because there is the grease gun bleed nipple to pack the actual shaft out, which lines up nicely with this to actually fill it up full of grease, but I've got to get a grease gun, so it's going to be a dry fit. I will grease obviously the bearings, but the actual main shaft will be dry. So just want to reiterate that when I put this together and people go, you didn't pack it out, I'm actually going to do it afterwards. I've actually taken the nipple out, I've cleaned it up, pressed it through. It does actually work properly, but I need to get a grease gun, and that will be the same for the rear swing arm. Again, I need to take that nipple out and clean it. Again, it'll be a dry fit, and then I'll grease gun it, pack it out. So that's what's coming up. We get as much of the front end done as possible, and then we'll work back through the bike, get the carbs in. I've taken the airbox back out for now because I need to put the manifold rubbers in it, and then we'll have the joy of trying to fit the carbs again. Again, thank you for all the advice I had when I did struggle to get them carbs in, just to see how they fit, about obviously lubing them up. So we'll give that a go, and then it's basically front to back as much as I can get assembled, and then obviously we can move on to the wheels. So let's crack on. Alright, so I'm all set up in the vise just to drill that out. Drill's ready to go. Safety glasses and gloves. Alright, so let's drill this through. There we go, that's through. I'm just going to use a bolt just to go through and then nut on the back. Right, so let me clear up and then we'll start putting this back together. So let's start by getting this front end back together. I've already greased the top bearing and I've greased the bottom bearing. Right, so I've just done that as a hand tight for now. I can come back to that and adjust if necessary. That will be probably nicked up a bit tight, a bit tighter than that. So that's the first one in place. I've actually tightened that nut there so it holds it, and then I can readjust once it's on, but it's getting these in position. So same again for the other side. Alright, now I can go ahead with the top yoke. Alright, it just needs to come down a little bit more. Alright, so now they're all in position. I've tightened the top knob up, so they're all flush underneath, flush on the top. So it's just the top ones to tighten. These are tight but not torqued. I'll do the same with this. Also the centre nut tight but not torqued yet. So let's get these two, this one and this one, tightened and carry on. Last one. That's the one along the back here. Still undecided about the headlight bowl. At the moment chrome, not sure whether to go for black, but we're going to stick the chrome one in for now. Alright, starting to take shape. I just need to tighten these bits up and then we'll crack onto the mudguard. Alright, so let's get this mudguard in place. Right, so all I need to do now is just find a couple of bolts just for the stays. Right, so the one I drilled out, I've actually used a slightly longer screw with a nut on the back. That's nice and tight. And that one still has the thread through. So again, nice, tight and secure. Right, still plenty left. So we've got the caliper on. Still got the wheel bearings to change in the front. But for today, I just want to get the caliper in place, get the clocks in place, bring the handlebars back in. So that's, apart from the caliper, that's as far as I can go until the wheel's ready. I'll put this bracket on in a second and then we'll concentrate on the top part, and then we'll continue on in the next episode, moving back through and also looking at the wheel rims. So it simply just screws onto the plate with the bolt behind. It's actually nice to know that hopefully, well, this will be the last time it gets put back together, no more mock-ups. This is the final reassembly. Let me get a screwdriver, just tighten those up. Now, as I say, it's nice to see this starting to come back together, become a bike. Alright, let's crack on. Right, slight change of plan. I was actually going to fit the caliper, but I'm going to leave that until the wheel and disc are in place, and it will make it easier to fit. So I'm going to carry on with this top section, get the clocks in, get the handlebars in. Right, that's that tight, so let's get the handlebars in place. Right, I've taken the switchgear off because obviously there'll be new switchgear going in place. Dug out new coils and plug caps. Right, so they've got the caps on. Let's get these mounted up. So it'll be 1 and 4, 2 and 3. It'll be nice to actually see them in position. So that's the next job. Getting the wiring, I'll just tuck around to one side. Right, just get the other one in place. Right, so that's the coils in place. So leads are a bit long, but for now I'm going to leave that as it is. If I have to cut them down, I more than likely will. That's both in place, which is nice to see. So literally the plan is just keep moving back through the bike. So this is actually taking me a little bit longer than I expected. So what we'll do in the next episode is the hardest job probably possible is airbox and inlet manifolds and carbs back in the bike. and the wheels will have to delay until probably another episode back. I say the only thing I haven't got at the moment is a horn. There is one that I'd need to refurbish. I'll dig out some other bits and pieces, see what I've got, and then we'll work, as I say, we'll work back through from here through to the airbox, get some work done on the electrical plate that sits on the other side that everybody helped me with the brackets, and then move on to the rear, and then move on to the wheels. Right, so thanks for joining me on that one. Hope that one was helpful. Sorry it was a bit slow going, but it is just trying to piece bits back together. As I say, the bolts are tight but not torqued. We'll go through the torque settings at a later date. It's just actually getting things back in position. Obviously I don't have indicators yet, but I do have the stems, so everything's in place to actually get that done. But we'll slowly move back through the bike, getting as much fitted. I'll dig through the spares box, see what else I've got, and as I say, we'll move through. The coils, I may need to cut them leads down, they are quite long, but for now they're fitted, which is great. So as I said, next episode we'll move on to the carbs, get the airbox and the carbs in properly, move back through the bike, and then hopefully we'll attack the wheels. Might not be next episode, might be the one after. We'll see how it goes for time, but got a lot done, happy with how it's gone. Any comments in the comments box below, I really appreciate all your feedback, all your help, all the support I've got. It's fantastic. But that just about wraps it up. But links to other videos top left and top right, so go and check them out. There's some playlists in this corner, and there'll be a best for viewer in this corner. Have a look. As I say, I've done quite a few hundred videos. Well, it's about over 300 videos. So go and check them out. See my other projects, other bits and pieces I've worked on. And again, feel free to leave your comments. But thanks for watching. Join me again next time. Cheers. Bye.